Okay, let's unpack this. We're jumping into a deep dive today based on that interview with Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai.
Right.
We're really pulling directly from the source here to try and understand his take on, well, the massive question everyone's asking.
Yeah.
How is AI really going to impact jobs?
Yeah, and company growth, too.
Exactly. And the future of AI itself. What's his view?
And what I think makes this deep dive really timely for you listening is, getting inside the head of someone leading a company like Alphabet, a company that's so deeply invested in AI. How does he see these huge shifts? It's fascinating because he's balancing internal strategy with these bigger, broader industry worries.
It's definitely a unique perspective. So our mission here is basically to cut through all the noise and pull out the most important insights, from Pichai's own words. We want you to walk away really understanding his core message.
Makes sense.
So let's hit the most urgent question first. AI and jobs. Specifically at a place like Alphabet. Is he saying, half the workforce is going to be replaced? What's the story?
Well, based on this interview, he really pushed back against that fear quite significantly. I think the single most important takeaway on jobs is his view that AI is fundamentally an accelerator.
An accelerator, okay.
Yeah, an accelerator for the company, not primarily a tool for mass layoffs.
Okay, an accelerator.
Yeah.
What does that actually mean, though, on the ground for employees, especially engineers?
So the way he frames it is that AI makes people, and particularly engineers, substantially more productive.
Right.
So by handling the routine stuff, maybe the tedious tasks, AI lets them focus on more complex work, more creative, more impactful stuff.
So the idea isn't fewer engineers doing the same amount of work.
No, exactly. It's the same number, or maybe even more engineers doing much more, driving new innovation, tackling bigger problems.
But hang on, the source also mentions the recent layoffs Alphabet has had. How do we square that accelerator and growth talk with, actual job cuts?
That's a really critical point, and it did come up. So while Alphabet has had layoffs, remember those big ones in 2023, and more targeted ones recently.
Like in cloud and devices.
Right, less than 100 here, hundreds there. But Pichai seemed to be talking mostly about the future path. He kept emphasizing plans for growth, particularly through at least next year.
Okay.
And seeing AI as the thing that...
To listen to the full podcast episode, please follow the link in the description. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.